Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Za Nyimbo, another episode, another face on the podcast. And today we're excited because the people that are in this building, they're not just ordinary people. They're the ones that are very important in the industry, and they're a driving force to the support kwambiri ama creative sife. So we want to welcome Shad all the way from COSOMA.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're a mabwira, tsaname. One day,
we're in the building.
Ada sangala kwambiri kuri mwafika pamalo pano komanso ndio kuti maadista mbiri asangalala kumva nkhani mini marani mwabweretsa. First of all, for someone who's just watching, amangomva COSOMA, what is COSOMA about?
COSOMA, pachizungwetsi ndi parastatal. Kapena kampani imene tikozoti ndi aboma imene ili ndi udindo woyang'anira zaluso mu dziko la Malawi. So in simpler term tikoza kutero COSOMA ndi parastatal organization imene ntchito yake ndi kuyang'anira zaluso ku Malawi kuno.
Ndi kuti wina aliyese wa luso wa zaluso atha kubwera kuzathandizidwa ndi COSOMA.
Oh yeah.
Zilibe kuti awa ndikoyimba okha. Can you break it down? When you say luso, what do you luso lotani?
Zaluso, we mean zaluso zina zilizonse zimene zimapangidwa. It could be nyimbo, could be filimu, could be zolemba mabuku, could be zo jambula, ndi zina zotero. Koma in general, zaluso zilizonse zimayang'anidwa ndi COSOMA, kutetezedwa ndi COSOMA.
Which means inengalona yako andibira luso langa ndi mphamvu yobwera COSOMA kuzapeza chithandizo.
Oh yeah.
So why is important? Why is COSOMA so important to an artist right there who's watching right now? Because I see sometimes artists ambiri they overlook it. The process to register, ambiri they're not registered. Inenda jazanda ambiri pamuzi pano. And ambiri ukafusa mara sinapange register. Why is COSOMA very important?
Okay, so I think my artists feel in that way chifukwa chonena kuti luso kamene tinena kuti copyright imakhala automatic munthu akangopanga nyimbo yake munthu without registration
ndi copyright
basi munthu ujali naye mphamvu pa luso lake lija. So anthu amaona ngati kupanga register is just a formality, koma kuti paliso zinthu zambiri zimene zimachitika kuti luso lija likhale no fully protected. Akalembetsa munthu ku office za COSOMA pamakhala kuti ndiye kuti pali umboni kuti luso lija ndi lake. Paliso zinthu zina zimene timapanga ngati COSOMA zimene ngati artist amayenera kuti azitsatira. Pamakhala maphunziro osiyana amene COSOMA imapanga, koma oyambiri amene okhala mamemba lake. Munthu akapanga register okhala member.
Ndizi matengera jani kuti munthu apange register?
Munthu angokhala ndi luso lake lija lisakhale m'malingaliro yaye.
Lijambulidwe.
Yes.
Kayama imba aimbe. Kama penta apente.
Chioneke. Pachizungu amati expression.
Okay.
If we protect the expression, not the idea. Yeah.
So which means even someone arati wabwera pano watenga video imene upangayi wakayiposta page pake ine ndi ufulu obwera COSOMA noti awa andibera luso langa.
Oh yeah.
Ndikubwera.
Yeah.
What's the process like? What does it look like? If let's say I come, I feel like my copyright has been infringed, right? I come to COSOMA. What's the process? What does that look like?
Okay, there are processes. One, muntu has to prove kuti luso lija ndi lake. So as I said, koyambira first step muntu aina apange register. So we have records ku office kwathu. So tikudziwa zoti video iyi ndi yake KBG. So muntu wina akatenga ndi kukagwiritsa ntchito mu zinthu zina zimene ndizotsutsana ndi malamulo. Pamene popo ngati office yathu timatha kutenga action. For pali kugwiritsa ntchito kwina kumene ndikololedwa ndi malamulo.
Ndi bali kwina kosalolezera. Ngati kotenga logo yawo kuyikapo pa video ya munthu wina
ndizolakwika. Koma no say video inoyi ikoza kutengedwa ndi maybe lecturer wina wake ndikumakaphunzisira pa university pena pake, that one is legal. Or part of this video could be used mwina pa broadcast pena pake pa TV to report as evidence mukoti zimene zijazo ndizololedwa mmalamulo. Koma wina wake kuti aitenge video ndikuyika ndi pa channel pake afuna zipanga drama zimene zija zili against malamulo.
I think is into easy anthu ambiri samazidziwa and that's why I'm excited to have you on the program kuti zinazi zimene anthu amakhala nazo mafunso mromo muzipange address. So moving forward ine ndakhandikuona ngati kuti anthu ambiri amaona ngati kuti mwina COSOMA imangoyimirira anthu oyimba okhaokha, but you've proven time and again kuti ife ndife azamafilimu amabuku ndizazo panopa COSOMA ikugwira ntchito yanji ndi ma artist panopa what's the current project that's out there?
Okay, ambiri damaona ngati COSOMA ndi ya oyimba okhaokha. As you rightly say, COSOMA imapanga deal ndi ma creatives ena aliwonse. Kandi ma content creators amene achuka kwambiri pakali pano. We work with them. Mwina anthu akumaona mu ma activities athu amene tikupanga ngati COSOMA. Right? Zilipo zambiri zimene timapanga than zimene mwina anthu amatha kuziona. Mwina chifukwa chonena kuti aliyese amaona zimene ali nazo interest at that time kapena zimene is trending at that time. Koma pali zambiri zimene timakhala tikupanga ma projects so ambiri osiyana in different sectors. Ena through mainstream COSOMA, ena through ma nthambi zina za COSOMA ngati copyright fund. Koma so timapanga run ma projects.
Imene yatsekedwa kodi yatsekedwa lero? Lero ndi yajani?
Yes, the call for proposals.
Yatsekedwa lero.
Yes.
Which means musanka within the weeks kena kumubanga release ma
but I can't say within the weeks. Komano, it means we have to call for what we call technical committee. Imeneno agabanga agree. It's like a board, a separate board. Imeneno then it comes to work on the proposals. In the process also outside COSOMA structure.
Zintu zora atusadziwa.
Oro ine mwini sindikuziwa. Even the executive director of COSOMA sadziwa. Amazango landira report kuti technical committee yapanga evaluate ma documents aja.
I think
proposals our apanga pass.
Ndema projects amene mugoyangana kwambiri kuti mupanga support. Chaka chino ka zaka zobwerazo ndorani azikhala ma project orani sina ngantuso ena amango banga apply blindly, they don't know kuti mufuna mupanga line ndi zinthu zotani.
Okay, ko ina iliyonse imene manenedwa imakhala ndi target area yake. I think imene nadzadziwika kwambiri ndi ina yake imene timapanga export the talent. So anthu amalemba ma propose kunena kuti afuna apange export amayimba afuna kamange perform kunja kandi ma movies afuna kamange premiere kunja. I think yes, so I think the 7th call imene yangota or imene apangidwa award bosa chedwa kwambiri anali capacity development. So ma creatives amene akufuna so kupanga support ena anapanga apply, then they were successful and I am banga implement. And another call, Imene is closing now. Imene, so we're looking at capacity building. Ndikuti tinga bange bwanje expose ma creatives atu in Malawi.
Which was inuyo mukaona pa ma proposals zose. Imene nakusangalasa ni wambiri like ma proposals ndi abwino and you guys were excited to support it. Inali yodani.
We'll be subjective, but all the proposals.
Don't be subjective. But okay, well, I'm gonna ask you. Okay. Personally,
there was a proposal, which was to translate Corporate Act in Chichewa. That one to me is a masterpiece.
True.
Ngakaya uranthu amavutika kunena kuti isamawerenga Malawi sitimawerenga komano zinthu zambiri zathu zili mu chizungu. And there was this proposal, I think it was in the second if not third call, imene wina akanalemba kuti ineyo ndifane bange translate Copyright Act
ikale Chichewa. Zachitika
zimezo zinachitika.
Tilinayo nditu Copyright Act in Chichewa.
It's not final yet komano ntchito yambiri inachitika. To me, as a person, Oh no, that one is a killer.
I think it's also information is very important. I feel like most Malawians don't know.
Yep.
Zambiri zimatidusa chifukwa choti siri kudziwa tilibe information hiyo. So tikachipanga translate mu language yathu tisunta. This is investor. Zina ndizi mukuzimasulira pano zoti anthu samazidziwa. Panopa taona mupanga freedom of expression.
Yeah.
It's a project many if we were privileged to at least see Onesimus do a clip. Komano timafuna tiinvestese kuti okay, what does this mean? Mukati freedom of expression ili magausi yanasiyana. Komano for COSOMA and Norway, right? I think you've partnered with Norway.
Yes,
that's another. So what does that look like?
Okay, so COSOMA imapanga work bendi ma partners ena local and also international. Just to bring you back, COSOMA has worked in my partners ena mbuyomu, but the Royal Norwegian Embassy has been our biggest partner. In the project, my Agricultural Support Scheme.
Yeah.
It ran for over 6 years. Imatandiza Rights Holder Association kuti akhale fomu asamanenedwe kuti ndam briefcase ndi zina zote komanso anapereka ndrama zimene zimathandiza kugula equipment for the associations to operate.
Yeah.
So it was quite good, and there have been other projects Royal Norwegian Embassy yakhala kupanga work in the COSOMA. But now of late we have this freedom of expression project. Now COSOMA and the Royal Norwegian Embassy is looking at ma gaps alipo, legal gaps, could be facility gaps, zimene zimapanga hinda ma creatives kuda asate kupanga express their freedom, their talent. Exactly. Momasuka within the legal means.
So, how do you control that? Like, let's say, Kabena is in who you involve. Who is involved in this? Like, who are you looking to work with? What project?
Okay, so I think before I go to that, the issues that we are looking at, for example, in legal fraternity, legal means. Ndekuti tukamba ndiziti zimene zikupanga hinda zikupanga hinda ma artist. So we are talking of malamulo. Kodi malamulo ali bwino anziko muno. Kodi malamulo amene amapanga protect is first is the Copyright Act. Is it okay? Second is the Censorship Act. Kodi kuletsa kamene ikupanga restrict ma creatives kuti asatopanga express maluso awo, their freedom of expression. Could be other legal instruments like the cultural policy.
Yeah.
Is it broad enough, open enough? Is it covering all aspects? Kuti artists ujako kha kuti ali pabwino na iso zimuyendera for socio-economic development of the country.
Ikuyangana
zonsezo project ikuyangana zitizo zimene zozo.
Iwona what is the project yamasewera?
No, si yamasewera. It will run for 3 years.
Wow.
So for 3 years zambiri zikhala kuti zikuchitika tinayamba kale last year 2025. Muli ma activities osiyana ma workshops kwaphunzitsa anthu the creatives aziwe za malamulo amene alili, tindi ma advocacy programs amene after knowing kuti malamulo athu amayenda chonchi tili ndizi tingatani, where do we want to change, where do we want to improve, and so on. And also now one gap that is in the industry in many projects now, there are spaces where the creatives can go create, can go express themselves. Imene ndio vesa isoni kwambiri timangomva anthu amatiuza kunali Blantyre ya Cultural Center, if tikapitako if there's nothing happening, there's just glass there. Kulongwe kuno sitikudziwa kuti anthu amapita kuti
panopa the minimum fee that you can pay for an inventory ingabange host and 1,503 million.
Oh. Okay.
So if I'm an artist, I want to book, let's say, BICC. They wouldn't do 3 million going up.
Now you look at that. How many artists can afford that? Maybe there are a few, but there are more budding artists. I mean, and the talent, they would want to express themselves. They would grow, they can't because of
Modi limbe tima kuti titakuona ma spaces nditu
limbani ntima if even through the project we're going to partner ndi ma artist angapo ena oziwika ngationa nafikapo ndithu ena the budding artist I mean would like to work with them kuti mwina sort apange elevate adziwike kunjako through this project.
So who else is involved? Like is this a selection from COSOMA kapena anthu akwenaso mwina kuti apange apply to be involved in this project? Mukachola kuti pali ma artist amene titagwire nawo ntchito. Is this ndi kuti mwasankha kale kapena anthuso atha kufuna kuti ndifuna nditakhala nawo pati zokhala bwanji?
No, sitinasankhe. Pano patangomaliza ma activities amene anali mu the first year imene kwambiri kunali advocacy, training workshops, sensitization and setting up everything. But now the second year now, that's when we are going with full force kuti tipange ziti zimene zozo. Of course there have been ma artists ena amene pauka amakhala kubwera ku COSOMA kuna no ine maybe ndinda idea I want to work with COSOMA pam projects ena ndiena amene just sort of wapanga so approach we can work together like Onesmus you mentioned. We worked with him because in the project it didn't have resources, commercially limited, so timazaoneka ngati mwina we don't want to pay the artists zimene yama charge koma no, this is donor project, donor funds zilindi ma limits, but there are other artists amene they are willing to even push ngini ngati zizi for free.
They just want to help. They want to help. They want to see the culture grow. And I think we should have more mindsets like that. But nobody could build that into it. So you know, figure level your man already just stand alone.
No.
Alesa obanga contribute, but like eminanga bangi kuli chisanduke jifigure level.
Yes.
You know. So moving forward, when do you think is the right time for an artist, you know, to reach out? How accessible is COSOMA? Let's say that. Let me just put it in those simple terms. Because it was all offices zana kulilongwe.
Yes.
Kublante aso ilipo. Komano, there are so many artists out there. I mean, Ali Madolo, you know, but some of these opportunities, zima adusa. How do they reach you? Or what are you guys doing to reach artists in Gadaminaja?
Okay. So, if we can say we are easily accessible, but you also, if you can do a simple survey, so I think it just depends on what an artist wants. Palima artist on the international scene, amene mwina sasa malagweni za kumenyali olo COSOMA dziko lao, pali pano ma online platforms ambiri amene an artist can produce a song or can write a book ndikunguzi panga zintu zija formally yeka. It also depends on the knowledge because bita nazo pa internet bwino and still earn zina, but still an artist has to think of maximizing remuneration. Kali bose kamene angapeze kandi kochepa bwanji azikazifika
azibanga dalama nditu
and the better approach is also to look around yourself as an artist. How can I benefit Malawi mwatu? How can I benefit muhudu mwatu? How can I benefit mu region yatu mu district yanga? Then you go out there. If we are accessible, we have my online platforms. Many our creatives can reach us. Facebook, we are on Facebook. We are on Twitter as well. We have a website, and we have physical offices in Lilongwe, the headquarters, in Nzuzu, and Blantyre. We are also physically there.
What are the benefits of like being a member of COSOMA?
Benefits of being a member of COSOMA. Tiambe number one. Chimena antu hama jiziwa, kamena chimena maganiza. Money.
Pamenepo.
COSOMA corrects ma royalties. COSOMA imatolea ndalama za ma creatives. Mumalo amene ma creatives sanga temoka kukatolera. I'll give you an example. A TV. So, a TV uses thousands of songs. Sanga teko panga deal ndi artist aliyesa abwere iwe 2000 yakwe iwe 5000 yakwe sanga. So artist akabwera ku COSOMA kupanga register matipasa mandate. We go to the TV station
and collect
the money on behalf of the artist. However, mene timatolerera ndi what we call collective management. Yeah, it's not like nyimbo yanga yaoneka kamodzi then it's 5,000 kwacha. No.
Okay, break it down.
Okay.
Like collective.
Yeah, so the collective management way is that my artists say 20, abwera kudzapereka mandate to COSOMA. Right? Now COSOMA will take the mandate. Mandate ndio ndi mafomu ya jama sainidwa, right? Then tipita ku TV station. Ma artist atu awa mugwiritsa ntchito nyimbo zawo ezi. Owewo simunagwiritsa ntchito koma mukhoza kugwiritsa ntchito. Right? Now, for a year, we are charging you 10 million.
Kuti mugwiritse ntchito zawo.
Is easy. Okay? Nde anthu ajama khala kuti ali ndi temati blanket license. So they can use 100 songs. They can use 500 songs.
Zilibe ntchito. Bola yo bachaka bacha akulipira 10 million imene magwizana.
10 million. And 10 million ija. Kuti fere timango ine naso kuti 10 million. Timaona ma programming awo kuti amaenda bwanji. Programming amaenda bwanji. Ima user content yo chuluka bwanji. Let's say ya music, kandi ya film, kandi ya mabuku. Ima user content yo chuluka bwanji. Kuli what we call tariffs. Zimene zimatau pereka kuti okay, this is a national radio, if they get 10 million. Yeah, this is example. These are examples. These are not real figures.
Abaenda longo. These are examples. This is an example for us to understand how it works. Yes.
Yeah, so we charge them the fee, they give us the 10 million. So they don't just give us the 10 million, they also give us a list of works that they have used. Where there's 100, then they will provide us.
Kuda mwene 10 million tukubasani ndi. Koma anthu amene agwira ntchito kwambiri ndi awa.
List ya nyimbo. Kaya ma works, ma copyright works titero.
Amaloga bwanji zimene zonse.
So there are many systems. Ena alindima systems oti amapanga record. Akapanga play, it records the work that has played pa machine yao. So they submit that log to us. Secondly, ifeso ngati COSOMA tilindi system yathu imene mapanga monitor.
Ya digital.
Ilipo monitor. Ilipo, of course, bagatiba inavuta. Koma as I'm talking to you now, developer winner wabangaso developer system ina jabu ino kwambiri. Yeah, then it will be in use, I think, in less than 3 months from now.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, sure.
Before you we're moving digital. And pakati makandima back and forth ndi anthu. Ine ndima kutsata ndi kwambiri. Pakati ndima ziwa anthu kuti panopa inyetsa COSOMA anthu akudaba. So pakati anthu akhala kumadandaula kuti kodi magawa bwanji drama zanu zisiti kumvesa. Komanso why is the system not digital? Which I feel like is also the reason why some of these young artists mimi maonera ne. Wimina umakanga umakapanga register mu digital platforms. Kuibanga overlook COSOMA sakuziwa the importance of it. So it is good kuti mwabwera muzazi bange clarify.
Okay.
And then in terms of like kuti drama zabwera. Achulidwa anthu aja ena aloga. So amina kupanga log manually ndi the direction mukutenga yopita digital. Zikhala banje. Or are you going to impose on them or what? What's going to happen?
Okay, so the manual logging is a backup. Is a backup. If also timata kupanga audit. Akatipasa ma manual logs aja, we can say okay, no. This is aja pa kwambiri. Depending in the extent ya use ya station yanu. So we can also go to the station tikabange audit what they have used.
The system nditu
zosezo zimachitika. So we have ma station ena oti ndokhazikika bwino amene ani ma systems awo what they can submit a report to us directly. So we have our own monitoring system and we also have the manual system. Yeah, all those things they work.
Ndeno kwa magayizi amene akuti ife tikuona ngati mumapanga kwambiri favor awa anyimbowa ife mumapanga ma video ma music video titani kuti nafeso tipange benefit from these like levy ngati many blank levy ma royalties titani.
Okay, so I think from my experience working with COSOMA chimene chimapanga laki kwambiri ndi information. So you see in time yetu pereka drama or ma royalties ku office in time many all the artists in the country they come to the office. It is difficult to address specific needs zama artists. Koma better time yoti munthu akhoza kuziwa zinthu ndikubwera like now ntchito ija ndiyochepa, anthu akupanga processes zina ndi zina, so an artist come, we don't even need them to book an appointment. You come, you speak to all the officers are there.
Azakuwasa information.
Exactly. Kodi asi ndingapange bwanji zinthu zanga zili pati. Kodi zinthu zimayenda bwanji. We even take artists through the processes zimene machita zopereka zamagawidwe a ndalama. Right? So, but the funny part is, an artist today can receive 200,000 as a royalty. Right? Apanga complain. Ma reasons yawo. Whether ako account ndomveka or osamveka, depending on which side you are on. Next time, azalandira 2.5 million, are satisfied. The other time, or a different type of royalty, azalandira 150,000. Then you have problems. Mumagawa bwanji ma royalty. So the thing is, so you didn't know when you received 2.5 million, you didn't know how we calculate or we allocate the royalties. So I think kwambiri amango kala ama complaints aja oti chifoti ndalandira zambiri, I cannot complain. Ndalandira zochepa ndipange complain. Wina walandira zambiri wandipo saine, so I have something to complain about. Koma choyamba, the artist needs to know the systems. Collective management imaenda bwanji. We keep on explaining koma nondi zintu zoti nthawi zonse timene
atidzizilankula.
Right? Yeah. So and a second example is sometimes as an artist you grow, you become bigger than your works. All right? Your name, your brand is bigger than the songs that we are really doing. That also creates a problem because the royalties, they follow the works, not your brand.
Not your brand.
Not your name.
So utoka ndi brand ya igulu ndiochuka kwa nyimbo zako ngati sizizochuka kapena artwork yako sizizochuka.
Ndiziwiri.
Palibe nothing.
So you get less money. Yeah, because the monies are for the works, not for you as a person.
Zona zake.
Yeah, so issues like that.
Ndeno, moving forward, if what do you want us to do as a collective ya achinyamata many did my creatives works to help and support the work that you guys are doing?
Okay, number one is to give us a platform like what you're doing now to speak to the creatives, because we know they follow this podcast. So I think these conversations, they have to be OPTD, yeah, not once off. Because follow-up questions, those questions need to be addressed as well. Knowledge mene winali nayo, share it, pass it on. You don't lose it. Yeah, I think it's what is important. Kupanga zinthu zisadavude ndego yenera. Right? So we do the necessary things kwayambirira and zinthu zimaenda bwino. Then tizabwere kumapeto then it becomes difficult.
Yeah. Ndi anthu amanena kuti mwina registration process ya maworks athu ndi yovuta yani mwina ino muifolo koze kuti because I feel like it's simple. So many aimve kwa inuyo kuti I'm an artist, ndapanga nyimbo or ndapanga video and in a producer ndapanga produce nyimbo. What do I need to have? Is it possible to have my copies ku studio wanga ndizingopangira artist akabwera? Also ma split ajamaenda banji. COSOMA imatenga percentage yanji or inenga artist ndikuena kugawana percentage yanji ndi producer kapena as a studio. Zinunga zimezozo.
Okay. No, it's simple. Ambili amena anapanga go weki wanaka kago South Africa, wanakapanga produce South Africa. When they come here, they say, no, COSOMA, you need to have my spreadsheet. So I always say, we have the spreadsheets, but you guys, you don't utilize it. So spreadsheet is something that an artist can create. Yeka. You don't need COSOMA. You don't need any organization to create for you because it's a decision. Inaenda banga weki ndinu on a project. Or tisana bange weki. Tigwirizana netu. Timba nyimbo. Kama imba nyimbo titani. Inumupeka vesi yanu ndipeka vesi yanga. Right? Then tibanga share and drama yolipita ku studio. Tibanga share and drama yobanga promote the work in this and that. Then we agree 50-50. It means that's a spreadsheet. We sign that on a document. It's a spreadsheet. Tabanga. So we just take that. COSOMA just follows what you agree.
Kuti awa wexi anabanga
ndizimene anagwirizana
tikamaza peka ndrama 50-50
ena ine ndilibe ndrama ndiluso chabe ndingoimba mavesi awa ena akayika ndrama zawo ati tigawana kandi 70-30
oyika ndrama yo 70 ineza chapo 30%
tigawana zimene zija kukosoma imapangidwa so accept koma most of the cases ambiri amabwera kukapanga register maworks awo without any decision. So kukosoma kuli standard shares. The standard shares are like obanga compose ama kandi 20%.
Mulembe amene.
Yes, olemba. Yeah. Ndopeka 20%. Arranger 10%. Publisher amene akupanga promote walibira ku studio chancha akupanga promote akozotenga in amount but not more than 50%.
Okay.
So those are standard. Ndi anthu akabweza panga register ambiri amangosaina mafomu acha. Right? Osakhala ndi chithunzi zoti how do we want to share is nanga sima mwapika noka mufuna kosoma kakugawire inuyo mune mukayuza kosoma kuti
sima
imene yapsera baba tikayenga mitanda itatu nzanga iwiri uyu satenga
uyango ja chinyompi
so ngati kosoma ingotenga zimene zija.
Then what can artists do to utilize their chances to get more royalties, you know, because iso ndi issue imene mavura ba kwambiri ma socials nayo mavura and also sinanga pano bazinthu zinasintha anthu amangona nyimbo ija ikangoti hita 5 million views, you know, ndo razoti kwachema sauza kuti so kulima other channels amene mayang'ana kuma burning centers kuti nyimbo zikuveka bwanje ma radios imene mane. So what are the key factors imene maonesa kuti uyu alandira zambiri kuposa uyu apart from my log sheets komanso my views on these social media platforms?
Okay, so an artist first of all need to know tikamagamba royalty is a general word. Yeah. Ma royalties amakana osiyana. So artist aina akudziwa kuti ma royalties alipo utani. Osiyana. I'll give you an example. Pali ma royalties amene mali public performance.
Imende ma show. Kapena
tikozonena kuti ma show but panopa sili mapanga titachita kuyamba aso titero tufata on a trend imene kuchitikira. Koma no basically public spaces like ma restaurants, ma bars, ma mall, da amene amachedwa ma public places, public performance. Ndeti ni ma royalties ena broadcasting. Tindi ma royalties ena mechanical. Pali ama ringtones. Tiza blank media level. So an artist needs to know those. So you find it public performance. Nyimbo kwambiri zimene zimaga seweredwa kwambiri. Ndi nyimbo zijazote anthu amagavina. All right? Amagavina. So you see kuti amene amemba gospel amaka disadvantage ku public performance.
Chifukwa nyimbo zao zimalizeka mabala.
Si mabala kweni zimakaza mabala. So then we go to broadcasting.
Nanga hata ubanga argue kuna nanga machali chiri nyimbo zatu hata wamavina.
Yeah, machali chiri amavina, but we don't license churches. We don't license. Panopa.
Tistamvera tutu masia gospel before this minute.
Panopa city kubanga license ma churches. You know, kumalawi kunogo church is treated in a different way. Yeah, olomisonko church amavanga exempt. Kamavanga import is into China. So we are not yet there kuti kozo kubanga license ma church.
So public performance strictly for most times in the nyimbo.
Most of the time. Palizina so to like palizina like nyimbo zama sinta zina zake zina titakulandirana.
Zimaveka even
exactly zimaveka. Koma the cases are
muyambe ugo.
Yes. Right? So artists need to also know good broadcasting. And tikamagamba broadcasting, tugamba radio broadcast, tugamba TV broadcast. And tikamagamba so kumene ko broadcasting, tugamba ma public broadcaster like NBC, tugamba so ma community radios, ma smaller public radios or TVs. They are also in their different categories. So these are categories. Zimeti mabanga.
So we know I got to ka uda gone onora. Inendo gona ngati chabwino kosoma isimu ndi menyera nkhondo mendo ganizi. Ndi ambe ndekha nzibira ndizibanga collect data. ndikenako ndizabweresa data nzotheka
they're welcome. But they can't manage, honestly.
Nkani ata amene mmaona kuti it's not fair atiso muli olandiridwa kusakasaka datayo bola it should be legit.
Yeah, I'll give you a case. I'll not mention the name, but an artist argued, no, ine nyimbo zanga zikuchita bwino kwambiri. So we say, yeah, we can't argue with that because you're an artist, you follow your song. Say, okay, I even have my radio presenters and DJs perform. I mean, I'm going promote. So we say, okay, but do you understand how COSOMA collect the data? Because bremu imabwera ku COSOMA, right? Ndrama zanga. But the money doesn't come from COSOMA. They come from that radio. And the information comes from the radio as well. COSOMA imangopanga work on the allocations. So we say, okay, if you have these DJs in one place, bring their compilations so that we can compare, because the case will not be even against COSOMA, it will be against the radio.
Yeah.
So we say, okay, radio munalibasa data but the artist says zimene zagwira ntchito ku radio kwanu komwe kuja ndizi zikusiyana ndizi. So which is which? If we made a distribution of money based on what you gave us, so the case will be between the artist and the radio and not COSOMA. Yeah.
Ndi ntchito
komano an artist needs to know nitty-gritties. Easy. So kuti so ndizovuta basic stuff akuyenera adziwe izi zimaenda chonchi tikapita ma digital platforms zimaenda chonchi and also to address issue ya ma digital platforms. An artist malingana pano ndi ma followers ndi zinazotero aika weki yake kandi pa YouTube in 2 days maybe 1 million, for example, or in a month 1 million, but that's not a basis to receive royalties from COSOMA.
Explain.
Because zimezi yasondizina. Okay, one, COSOMA si inaambe kupanga license ma digital platforms directly. Koma ma digital platforms ali ndi njira zawo zimene they pay the artist directly. Unfortunately, kumalawi kuno we are not monetized. We also understand, we feel for the creatives. That's why we are, us and other partners, Macra and Otero, we're working to make sure kuti Malawi should be monetized. So Munha can have my views 1 million on YouTube. That will not translate in direct money. But if he's clever enough, he can use those views to get even more money.
Radio
not
play
from COSOMA,
and everything else.
But as an artist, to get the money from brand endorsements, my invitations, my bookings, this is Zotero. All those things are benefits from the views from the digital platforms.
Wow, I think this information is very important. If you are watching, this is Za Nyimbo, and we're chatting with a representative from COSOMA, Shad, and he's explaining about the nitty-gritties, the very important things, what you need to understand, what you need to know about COSOMA, and what is their responsibility. If you have any questions or things that you want to know more, please comment in the section below. Komaso, mutakwabeza pa ma social media platforms, our Facebook, Twitter, TikTok,
Yeah, it's just new. Yeah,
TikTok is new. YouTube also, I think you're not
yes,
yet.
There's a channel.
There's a channel. YouTube is there.
Yeah.
Also, there's the website. So please go check them out and then find out the opportunities. Also, the programs that they're running. There's so many grants that are happening. So many opportunities for artists, creatives. Muzizo some events. Be in these circles so that you can understand. For these things, they benefit you as an artist. So let's say mubange address. Before you go, one main thing that you want to address on behalf of COSOMA, what should we expect this year moving forward as COSOMA?
It's a difficult question. Ndizambiri. But the creative industry yembegezere kuti zinthu zina zisintha. Zambiri zisintha. There are reforms happening. For example, COSOMA imagira ntchito ziwiri ngati copyright office komanso ngati collective management office. So tukupita kuzikusintha malamulo anasintha. COSOMA izingopanga manage za ma royalties ndi zinazotero as CMO. pamene gawo lina la copyright management likupita ku office ina imene kukhazikitsidwa, that will necessitate change ya machitidwe athu. Artists should also expect that we'll do more in terms of my financing through the copyright fund. More opportunities are coming. Thirdly, ifeso nafe tukuyesesa kuti tipupe tikale ma digital platforms zinthu zathu zipange digitize ma registrations
zibanga online
chichonse chizitheka online. As I'm talking to you, my developers, they are working on these systems already. Yeah, in 3 months I think zinthu zikha kuti
ineyo ndikulonjeza pano ikangoti ateka system ine tabwera tizapange demonstrate anthu azaone kuti ziyenda bwanji komanso anthu aziwe kuti angapange benefit bwanji chifukwa ine ndikuona ngati kuti it is a very important body that we have and we need to utilize. I've been a member for years, and I've seen how it has helped me. Komanso I've understood other things kuti imayenda bwanji copyright ngazonse ndikufusazi ndikudzidziwa koma ndozoti pala anthu ena oti saziziwa. Ndiye pano tifuna tilowe mu segment imene timati rapid fire imene umangosankha yes or no, this or that, chani ndiye muti yankhe no mafunso athu ngati amene wawa.
So in that segment I'll be responding as Shad or as COSOMA.
muzichuza kuti imeneyo tipange respond ngati ine.
Okay, all right.
Komano ifeyo takutengani ngati a representative wa COSOMA,
no
so you can choose whether to, or you can say skip or pass. It's okay. You know. So copyright, is it protection or prevention?
Protection.
Registration for the future, is it physical or digital?
Both.
Okay. Royalty distribution, manual or automated?
Automated.
Transparency, improving or stable?
Stable.
Okay. Digital tracking, present or future?
Future.
All right. Artist awareness, biggest mistakes artists make, ignorance or delay?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Copyright registration, early or late? If I'm an artist.
Late.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Atambiri?
Yeah.
Why do they do that? What do you think that is?
I don't want to mention names, but the big artists, the big names, in the industry, they got money because they were approached.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Royalty education, necessary or optional?
Necessary.
Music reporting, artist or broadcaster responsibility?
Broadcaster.
Definitely. Imene anthu ambiri saidziwa. That's why artist ambiri amazitenga zinthu zimmanja mwawo kuyamba kutokota samadziwa kuti there's a system.
Actually, there's a story that because it's a yes or no.
Yeah, tikambe story.
Okay, now experience. Sometimes you wonder, a big name in the industry, someone who has been in the industry like for years, submit a song to a broadcaster which doesn't have meta tags. When they play, it's just unknown.
Aitumisa pa WhatsApp.
Aitumisa pa WhatsApp as audio. So that one cannot be tracked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You play it, it's a track 2.
Oh, mwangolemba track 1.
Yeah.
Unknown artist.
Imagine.
Unknown album.
Imagine.
Ndiye kuti imene ndrama waluza iga blow komano.
It will not be traced. Even the machines at the broadcaster, they will not. Next time I come here, I'll bring my laptop. I'll show you the data that we get from broadcaster. And
we need round 2 of this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Zibwere zizaone kuti zimakhala bwanji. COSOMA app, coming or not yet?
Coming.
Digital tracking, realistic or challenging?
Challenging.
Why is it challenging?
Because most of the works are not meta tagged.
Like what we just said.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
New artists, growing or undeserved?
Growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair one. Grants, expanding or limited?
Expanding.
Eddie?
Yeah, kwambiri.
Ndikuona kuti
zinthu zikusintha.
Nthawi imene padzana sizimayenda chonchi. Nobody kuona kuti at least you are really out there. Yeah. We should actually commend you guys.
Yeah,
shout out to COSOMA for the work that they're doing. Mukutipusha tisaname yayi. Kutipusha kona kuti mukuonekera. Mukupanga ma initiatives otekerawo kuti anthu atani adziwe zimene mukupanga. Ngakhale this other day naona ineko I don't know ngati munaiona pa pages anu anthu amadenda kuti anthu amene amapezekatu ma event yanu ma meetings anu amakhala omweyo. Explain it why that is, because mina zori is linked to membership and ndasadziwa. They explain it azimve kwano kaino.
Okay. The complaint, if at all there are complaints, they are right. Pali ma variables ambiri. Ifeyo we reach out first of all kuma members athu. Komano mwina mbuyo mu dongosolo loti how can we get people together for a meeting, for sensitization, for a general meeting, AGM. Mwina zimakanga zimavutira because we didn't have the categories. Now we have worked on what we call categorization. So we are categorizing the artists, the members, not depending on who you are, but maybe
the works
oh,
okay, that's
how
good.
do you earn? How much do you earn? My brackets like that. How much are you contributing to the COSOMA and also to the industry? So that my programs that they are targeted. Yeah. Yeah, we should admit we are working on that. Koma so tumakharu ndi mavuto. Eno bwana kukuita nani ababa ndi ujeni sonkano ina akufunikira kwambiri ku Blanta. You want us to buy you a plane ticket. So imagine we have 20,000 members. How many tickets are we going to buy for? So we can't buy you an air ticket to Blanta. Wina ndikumpasa koji fare kuti apite ku Blanta.
Kodi mukuma ndizo mwezi zosezi?
Zidiko.
We
also understand that you know when you grow you become a brand yourself. Ndizina zotero komano zimakazi ndizoti ife zimativura.
So what's the list that an artist can get if they say they're invited to come to a meeting? You know, what is the list that you can provide for an artist to attend this?
We at least can provide a DSA. At least akaonepo gona and also logistics. We use the coach fares because we can't manage to fuel each car. Yeah, we also try to do that. That's why inviting 100 artists, it's not a joke. It's not. Yeah, but at least we'll provide a coach fare for you. We believe that a coach is at least decent for you to go to a meeting. Yeah, if it works that you can fuel your car, so much the better. And at least a DSA for your accommodation when you go outside the meeting area, or you're coming from outside the meeting area.
One of the very interesting initiatives that I've seen you guys do is the one that you are doing with NPS. Is this Nico?
Nico.
Yes.
NPS
Yes. This year, what should we expect? Because it's an annual thing. Is it happening this year?
Yeah, it's called ISCA.
ISCA.
Investment School for Creative Arts. So that one is an initiative spearheaded by the Corporate Fund. So Corporate Fund also partners with other institutions. Yeah, like they have partnered with Nico, and they're running the school for creative arts. Yeah, it's annual. Not sure. I can't confirm now for how many years, but this year I know for a fact that it's happening again.
Shout out.
Yeah.
It's a very important thing because I feel like most artists they don't know how to invest the money that they're making.
Exactly.
You cannot pinpoint is in this so they need to, can you stress that they need to invest from these creatives, you know, why do we need this school, this initiative that you guys are doing?
Yeah, we need it because for example, an artist was in the limelight, ampanga drama zambiri, ma bookings zambiri, koma sana bange invest muchiti chose. So unondi moyo. There comes a time when hamadwala luso eriri sinanga capital ndi muntu yoto. So when you're down, you can't do anything. munthu amayamba kudwala matenda masiku anobwera ambirimbiri osadziwika akuluakulu, you can't perform. Now the eyes are like, no, COSOMA is not doing anything. COSOMA is not doing anything. All right, but the artist, pamene zikuyenda, you need to look at zinthu zina, whether my health insurance, zinthu ngazime funeral cover, kukandi malo okhazikika, even investing in your art. Producers, for example, investing in their equipment. Producer akoza kudwala, but can employ muntu wina kumalo ikaku studio. That's an investment. Kena ekazibwera olo muntu jakhala is incapacitated. An artist, amadalira vocal, amadalira voice. I think there's a case here, Nigerian artist. Who is this one? Forgotten the name, but analuza vocal. Yeah. You see, you can't perform. So these eventualities, they happen in life. So it's good for an artist to invest. So that's why Nico came in to say, okay, some artists, they can buy policies and the other products which they offer.
Multiple policies ogomera ma artists.
Kwambit. You know, if this session was to allow me to mention names, I would mention names. I mean, they have invested. You know, artists, they're doing good.
They've invested. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing good. You know, I know there's one artist, has invested over 50 million.
Moja ma shares? With Nico? Ziribuino.
Money from music. Yeah.
You know, nkani zizinzo tena dizimva. And azimva is possible.
Yeah, it is.
Ukandi ndrama zotero zindukuzipanga invest.
Yeah.
More than that, he's getting money from these shares.
Yeah.
Hata kugona drama is working for him.
Drama zubanga drama zinzake. Koma izi zongo da pesa drama. Of course we understand mavuto ndambiri. Ma royalties atuluka kutenga ma royalties osaja use finish. So 1 week later koti ma royalties ena tilandira lit, you know.
Wajera.
Zata.
So for someone who says Nelson ndindi ndalama ndofuna ndipange invest. What should they do in this scenario? Do they come to you so that you can link them with because Antoine amona ngati zinthu it's unapproachable. And I'm like, hey, siningagule ma shares, siningantani. So what's the process like? Oh, kabena zimezidizisire kuti adigire event ikubwerayi azazo.
No. If someone comes to us, we direct them to Antoinera. You know, I think one thing I also need to mention is that COSOMA, kuliksako, which is more like a bank.
True.
For artists, kuma artists don't even have an account. So tonight kandondomeko anthu akamala ndira ma royalties zidzidzera kumene kuja. So walandira 5 million kuti mwina usamangotenga yose.
Izisalako ina.
Kozo tengako 1 million ndukatambira project kako basi.
Koma yorenga yonse.
Zose zikumatengedwa. Koma anyway, is their own choice.
Yeah.
Koma no, these are facilities amene COSOMA ikumaika kuti ma artists azipanga benefit. These are the benefits even of being members of COSOMA.
Ababa munena kuti automatically munthu akamanga register in COSOMA ali ndi sako account. Chocho kabena dizidi drama ikabwera kabena akwena upanga it's a separate thing.
Yeah, it's a separate thing. Poyamba it was mandatory, but now it's not.
Okay.
But we encourage.
Kuti muntu kae nayo.
We encourage.
Yeah, kupewa mawa.
Yes.
Komaso tibukamba nkani ya investment. You need to have an investment.
Yeah.
In case in the future you decide to quit.
Ma artist akugula equipment, akugula magari moto using the circle. Yeah. So it depends in the...
And those are the information.
People are doing it.
Episode number 2.
There's a lot that we can share.
If you sidi kugirani kwambiri, if you kwambiri mimi mafuna diziwe ndi tayamba hapa. Tizi jeza.
Okay.
Ndiko soma. So pakakhala ma issues onodi mufuna ma artist adziwe, if a platform had to exist to really also benefit the culture, because we believe there's so many things that are happening that we are not sharing.
Yeah.
So next episode tizakambepo zina in depth with how can an artist invest.
Yeah.
You know, through COSOMA and your partners.
Yeah.
So last question for me would be, if every Malawian artist listening today could do just one thing to protect their work, what should it be?
It's registered.
Registered. This is before it comes out or after? What do they do?
Before. It's safer that way. Registered before. Yeah.
Zoma wambiri. If you're tokoza ulu munabwera, ndipo tasanga wambiri mwaditira information yofunikira wambiri. I'm sure people have benefited. If you have any questions that you want them to answer in the next round, please feel free to comment and question mujani mu comment section. If there's anything else that you want to address right now, according to maybe the projects that you're doing or the current project that you're doing right now, please share so that people should be aware.
Yeah, I think each meeting Ankurego is of the current project that we are doing. Yeah, freedom of expression. We need more creatives to support it. We need more creatives to come and spread the word to make sure kuti mwina zinthu zina zimene zimapinja mu industry zikhoza kusinthika, zikhoza kusunda. As I said, pali malamulo ina censorship amene processes zinambika kale kuti zisinthidwe to Classification Act. Zizi zikufunika voice ya ma creatives. Right? The cultural policy ikufunika kuti ma artists tizilankhula za izizi. Right? Yeah, these into zina zimene zili mu industry mumu zofunika kulankhula. Tizizilankhula. Tisamangolankhula kungopanga complain zakuti, but we should also advocate for change of policies to make sure kuti environment imene
ikale conducive.
Ma creatives ali ikale conducive azita kupindula ndi luso lao. Yeah, sure.
Thank you guys for watching. You've been with me, Kelvin, before Gumbi. I was chatting with Shadrack from COSOMA. If you want to know about them, you already know where to go. Social media platforms, just search copyright. COSOMA. I think imalemba page and remember
Copyright Society of Malawi.
Copyright Society of Malawi. Muibeza on Facebook. And Gwina Gosteko, just write COSOMA. Muzibeza. I think you'll find content on that. And if you want to know more, the best thing to do, mungovaya kuma offices kwao. Kulilongwe alibo, area 6, ku Blantyre alibo, mugabeza. Until next time, peace out.